Hi, it's James Wilson from Red Circle here, and I just thought I'd do a little film about our commercial income portal, which we're sharing with NHS DOFs and CFOs this week. So basically, when you come onto the portal, you need to enter a username and a password, which you should have received in an email, and you just sign in. And we're going to come on to our first tab, which is our overall rankings tab. And as you can see, in our basis is basically the 2023-24 financial year. In that year, 186 trusts submitted final accounts, which we've collated. Of those 186 trusts, we've sorted them into 11 peer groups as per NHSE, so things like mental health trusts, specialised trusts, community trusts, and so on. Of the 186 trusts, on average, they achieved 11.3% commercial income as a total, as a percentage of total income. So on this first page here, obviously we're listing out the trusts in order. What you can do is you can highlight an individual trust yourself. So for instance, here's Barts Health NHS Trust. So they ranked 100 out of 186. They had commercial income of 9.28%. There's their peer group, and within the peer group they were 15th of 22 trusts in that peer group. So you can basically just highlight any trust you like. So you just click there and there you go. So that's that tab. The next tab is the detailed rankings. This is shows you in a kind of traffic light way how your trust is performing, both within the peer group and nationally. What's quite nice about this is you can actually sort by different filters. So, for instance, if you're a CFO of an ICB, like my good friend Lee Outhwaite in South Yorkshire, you can actually select your ICB and look at the trusts within your ICB, which is quite a nice feature. And then the last tab is a predictive analytics tab that's looking forward in time to how you might perform going forwards as a trust. So again, we've got those filters at the top, and then we can filter on individual trusts. So here's Birmingham Solihull. So the trend direction is stable, medium risk, and we can look over here, the risk assessment, and there's some bits about the risk assessment and where we see their competitive position. So as I say, we're sharing this level of access free of charge, just to let people have a look around the portal. If you do, if you've got any questions, obviously please do come back to me. Having a look in the portal we see is the first step, if you like, and really what we're trying to engage with trusts with is to actually carry out a commercial review of commercial activities and opportunities. And here's an anonymised report that we've produced, and this is basically we come in and we review what you're doing with commercial income, and then we benchmark you against other similar trusts. So for this particular trust, it's a medium-sized acute. I think there's 11 trusts in the benchmark group, and then we have these traffic lights. So we have key lines of inquiry which we look at, and then we break it down, our analysis by key line of inquiry, and we tell you where you are against the mean, and some nice graphs and some additional information there. And then basically we go through all the key lines of inquiry, let you know what's going on, and we come to the summary of opportunities page. And as you can see, for this particular trust, if they just move to the mean of their peer group, there's actually a £17 million opportunity. And then moving to the upper quartile, £43 million opportunity, and moving to the upper decile, £104 million opportunity. So quite a bit to go at. So that's probably the main slide in the report. But then we go on to splitting opportunities out. So we look at early opportunities first, the quick wins, stuff that you can really be getting on with. And then we also look at major opportunities as well. So, which typically will take a business case or a feasibility study. And that's it really. And then what we really want to do is get into helping trusts achieve this income, whether that's on a time and materials basis or on an at-risk basis. We see ourselves as experts in generating commercial income, and we'd love to help you. So the first stage is this commercial review. This report costs £9,750 plus VAT, and we can turn it around quite quickly for you and start you on your journey to getting more commercial income. And we do believe that every trust in the country can make commercial income. So if you do want to have a chat about anything, please do reach out and let me know. And thank you for listening to me.